What's up, guys? I'm Eli. Jerry is in the call. It takes him a little bit to like stabilize because he has McDonald's Wi-Fi pretty much, and he won't run the cable like I asked him to. I can see him staring at me, getting pissed off, but like in like slow mo robot version. But anyway, he'll be here in a second. Smack Talk Eli and Jerry. Shout out Tone Stamp on the ones and twos. We are hoping Jimbo's okay. Kind of just Oh, let me hit that mute button on that, and then I'll hit another mute button over here for you, Tone Stamp. Sorry about that. Jumping in, really appreciate it. Hit the like button for Tone Stamp coming in clutch. Um, Last Wednesday, 1 week ago today, my dad was here and he wanted to drink bourbon before the show. Now my dad and also my bourbon enthusiast, best friend slash retired neighbor is also here. And we are drinking a St. Augustine um, cherry cask finished bourbon. If you've never had it, I do highly recommend it. It's one of the best bourbons I've ever had. But anyway, it's going to be a good time. I think Jerry might be in ready to go whenever, maybe, who knows? But we are presented by Sleeper Picks. Download the app, use code DJNELA, use code Parlay J, code GoldBoys. You get a $500 deposit match. I don't know what they are doing for the Super Bowl, but I'm guessing it's going to be wild. Um, and it should be a good time. Like I said, deposit $500 or less than $500 if you want, and they're going to match that and give you that much money and play through. Especially if you're in a non-legal gambling state. Um, Awesome app to have. You can find lines that are as good or better than FanDuel, DraftKings on Silver Picks, which is honestly the first time I have seen that on one of those kind of pick'em style shows. Jerry, what's up? My best friend in the whole wide world in a White Hot Sox hat and an outstanding beard by you. What's up, man? I know I'm this mother. I told you, don't stamp. You want to try though? You just want to see? No, he's muted. Or was that a fake? Did you fake that? I don't know what he does. Don't stamp. I don't know what Jimbo does to fix it. Um, but Jimbo always fixes it. He always says, "Don't leave, Jerry," and then like 5 seconds later, it's fixed. But it's every time. It's just a thing. He's probably actually not messing with you. Jerry, can you talk? Oh, he's trying to talk. Check that. I don't know. Check it. Check his input source or something. Make sure it's right. Um, Anyway, goldboys.com. Sign up for the Discord. Use code Eli. It's double the price if you use code Eli when you sign up for goldboys.com. Um, Seriously though, if you are interested in joining and want a discount code, there's not like a regular thing, but if you DM the support account, tell them I sent you from the YouTube show. A lot of times they will hook you up with a discount code for your first month. So goldboys.com. It's a good time. It's a good time. The NBA and the NFL chats are always fun. There's something about the golf chat and the fighting chats though, like golf chat on a Thursday afternoon. It's just fun because like what the hell else are you gonna do if you're sitting at work or whatever? There's just a bunch of other people that are also kind of sweating three ball bets with you. And then fight night, like UFC fight night, the fighting chat is a hell of a time. I know probably not this Saturday because the car kind of sucks, but next Saturday, um, fighting chat is gonna be wild. I stand by this. Richie One Up is the best combat sports gambler I've ever seen in my life, gambling Twitter or wherever. And you get his picks too. So sign up for that. Jerry, can you talk yet? Nah, he can't talk yet. But you know what? It's gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, I'm
Eventually.
trying to get him to switch
Um,
mics. I'm over here on mic 2, so there's people in the stream can hear me.
all right. Oh, okay. All right. That's tone stamp on the ones and twos.
Yeah, what's
Okay.
going
Hit
on?
that like button. We should be at 50 likes. Yeah. I don't like. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm just happy. I don't think we have any dislikes yet. For being this late and being kind of a cluster. Jerry just left, which is cool. Um, but yeah, if you guys want to check and make sure that like button works, sometimes it breaks. But if enough people hit the like button, the thumbs up, it'll come back and it'll work again. Not sure what's going on with my best friend in the whole world there, but Jerry, use a dry erase board for your picks. Harden Tennis says, y'all troll. We're actually not trolling. I heard him fart. He's messing with us. Honestly, like at this point, it's possible, but I'm pretty sure. Jimbo just has it figured out. It's the same issue every time. Every time we go live, it's the same issue. Um, Jimbo knows it's gonna happen. And there's nothing he can do about it until after it happens, and he just unmutes him. So I don't know. He's had enough. Yeah, I think that was a trash bag over its head. Um, Did have some MLB news there. I don't know if Jerry's seen it or not, so I'm gonna wait to talk about it. But hey, there is a UFC card this week. Don't care about it. That's kind of where I was, David. But it's a trash bag. Okay, it's a trash bag. All right. Let's just move on. There's a UFC card this weekend. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's basically minor league fighting, with a couple of like guys who are never going to be any real contenders at as the main event. But next weekend, Jerry left. Jerry left. So whatever, we're gonna make it work. Next weekend, we are getting Amanda Lemos minus 135 to beat the shit out of Mackenzie Dern, who I bet on Mackenzie Dern to win last time she fought. Um, I've never seen a worse performance in the octagon. I don't think. Um, Went completely backwards. So just some early looks there. I think Ilia Topuria, it's going to be really hard for me to root for him at this point because I think he's been insufferable this week. But I think he's got a really good chance to knock Alexander Volkanovski out next weekend, and he is plus money on the money line. I don't know that that's the bet. I don't know that that's the bet because if it goes all 5 rounds, I think it's probably Volk. But Ilia Topuria next weekend by knockout is interesting. Not any bets that I have in yet, but I like the value minus 135 for Amanda Lemos next weekend, and I also like I think Ilya by knockout. I'm not sure what the odds are, what they're going to be. We might not have them yet, but that is interesting. Gregory Robocop by decision over Tavares Darius Flowers round one knockout. Yeah, Dixon, I'm interested in what to hear. You seem to be pretty tapped into the MMA landscape. Interested to hear your thoughts on Topuria and Volk. Um, it's going to come down to fight IQ for Volk because if he stands in boxing range, I don't think he can beat him. I don't think he can beat him. I think Ilya is going to tear him apart. But Volk is a smart enough fighter just to keep himself out of trouble, and I think it I think he can point fight his way to a decision win here. Um, Jerry's guy and one of my favorite roles, Bobby Wood Jr. contract, crazy, right? Good for him, man. That guy is, I think we're a year or two away from talking about him as potentially the best player in baseball all around. Um, I guess if you in the show, yeah, we can hear you, bud. Wow, let's go, dude.
Down my plays.
Okay, see, I was gonna actually give out. I'm not even trolling. I have a parlay in that has Scotty Barnes under 7.5 rebounds. But it's okay to disagree sometimes. It is okay to disagree. And he left. All right. Welcome to Smack Talk with Eli and Jerry Tone Stamp. This is how we roll around here. I don't know if you watch the show very much, but it's a hell of a time. Hey, hit that like button if it works. I think we got 10 or something. Um, yeah, follow us on Twitter. GoldBoys support. Um,
You
Jerry,
know, sometimes I just want to do crack instead of doing the show. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's
We've
like
all
being a
been there.
crackhead cannot be worse than this.
okay. You get paid to be here, I think. And it does I think it's like there's significant cost from what I understand for being a crackhead. I've never been one, never I don't think I've ever met one, but I think it gets expensive
It
both
it
mentally,
can't be that
emotionally,
expensive.
monetarily. Did you moon Eli today? Actually, this was a rare occurrence. Jerry did not moon me pre-show because I didn't see him pre-show. I didn't see him until he was on until he was in front of you guys. Usually Jerry moons me. It's kind of a ritual.
I
So
shaved my ass. He doesn't deserve to see it.
we got a little echo there, but Tone's gonna work on that for us.
What is going on?
Listen, Jerry, we're gonna be so nice to Tone Sam today because he came in super clutch, and we're having a show, and I'm not producing. Imagine, whatever happens tonight, it's gonna be better than if I was producing it because I don't actually think I can anymore, because they changed how it's done. So, um, you doing okay though?
No,
Okay. Did you see what Gary Sanchez signed with the Brewers?
I did not.
I think that matters a little bit.
That
You don't
echoes
think it matters?
rough.
Is it just me on the echo? Just me on the echo, or chat? You guys hearing a little echo too? I think it does matter. I think it does matter a little bit. They still have Rowdy Tellez? I don't know,
Yes.
but Gary Sanchez, defensive skills as a catcher, little lacking. I think he's a little he gets a little too much heat there, but that guy can hit. That guy can hit. Not the best ballpark for him. Not the best ballpark for him, but you give me Gary Sanchez against a lefty and a lot of those National League ballparks. I'm gonna be in. I'm gonna be in for Gary Sanchez home run, and hopefully like plus 550. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, he'll get to play at Great American Ballpark.
Oh my gosh! Imagine, oh man, what's a lefty on the Red staff who stinks? Reds. I can't even think right now. There's one, right? At least one.
Well, he went to the Yankees. That was Weaver, right?
Oh, Ashcraft. Ashcraft throws.
Oh, Ashcraft.
Andrew Abbott. Imagine Gary Sanchez versus Andrew Abbott in Great American Ballpark. I'm gonna bet it if that happens.
Live every at bat.
I'm in. Yeah, live every single at bat. Abbott, thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Dustin.
Hey, Jeff,
And
Jeff,
Lodolo, I'm
don't
high
yell
on
at us,
Lodolo.
Jeff.
Depending on the day, Lodolo can be that guy too, though. I'm really high on Lodolo. I think he's gonna be a really solid pitcher, but he could have some bad nights and give up some bombs. What was that, bud? Sorry.
Jeff's yelling at us to start talking about NBA. He's bored.
Well, I was gonna talk a little bit about the Super Bowl first because there are some not like Super Bowl bets like specific, but there are some crazy cross sport specials for the golf tournament that starts tomorrow. Let me pull them back up. I was going through them a little bit with Hoshander. I think I'm gonna bet Christian McCaffrey to score the first touchdown in the Super Bowl and Justin Thomas to lead after round one. That's tomorrow in the WMPO. That's 5,500 plus 5,500. I think that's worth a few bucks of a sprinkle, to be honest. I think Justin Thomas has a real shot to win this tournament. I think he's going to have a really good round tomorrow. I think he was going to win that tournament Sunday if they played Sunday. I think he's going to ride that into an electric atmosphere in Phoenix tomorrow. And I mean, Christian McCaffrey scored the first touchdown. Like that seems easy. So you're giving me plus 5,500 for two things that I think are actually going to happen. That I think that's going to be a bet for me. Christian McCaffrey to score the first touchdown in the Super Bowl, and Justin Thomas to lead after round one, including ties in the Waste Management Phoenix Open. If you're looking to find that, go to FanDuel and hit Super Bowl, and then there is where did it go? All the way like at the end. There's cross sport like on the computer. If you scroll all the way to the right, there's cross sport specials. It's the second one down of like the second little category. Any thoughts on that, Jerry?
Wasn't listening.
Okay, well, I bet I don't know if you want to hear it again. Christian McCaffrey to score the first touchdown in the Super Bowl, and Justin Thomas to lead after round one in the Waste Management Phoenix Open, including ties, plus 5,500. Jerry,
I've seen Justin Thomas in some of the tourneys that he's done well, where he didn't start great, and he ended up having a good day 3 and day 4. So I don't know about the round 1 thing.
yeah, but did you hear the part about it being plus 5,500? Okay, what about Christian McCaffrey to score the first touchdown in the Super Bowl and Jordan Spieth to lead after round one, plus 8,500?
I think you got to throw $5 on both.
I mean, I might throw $5 on several of these, and then it's gonna be like it's probably gonna be Brock Purdy first touchdown or something really stupid Sunday night, or there's no touchdown, and then my heart just gets broken. But dude, George Kittle first touchdown and Justin Thomas lead after round one plus 1,300. I'm gonna waste. Listen, be careful here. I'm probably gonna wait till the morning before the golf starts to actually bet this if I'm really responsible. Because like I said, I have had a little bit of bourbon, a couple of beers, so
Do you have a
1-800
problem?
Gambler is the number. Just throwing that out there. Be responsible.
I think we should be calling another hotline for you. 1-800-alcoholic.
Listen, don't start that. I feel like we've had a solid run of nobody in chat accusing me of being an alcoholic.
Well,
I've
you're
enjoyed
not
that.
beating the allegations, pal.
Well, it's not my fault. First of all, second of all,
Yeah, someone shoved the liquor down your throat.
kinda. Listen. Never mind. MVS first touchdown. JT always shit the bed for me, but Scotty is. That's kind of my thing. Like, listen, can Scotty Scheffler win this tournament? Yeah. Is it easy to win a tournament twice in a row? No, I don't. I should have looked the stat up. I don't know how many people have won a tournament 3 times in a row, not named Jack Nicklaus or Tiger Woods, and Scotty Scheffler is really good. Not as consistent on the greens as he needs to be yet to be mentioned with those guys. So that's a really hard thing to do, and he's plus 450, I think, on FanDuel to win this. Give me the field at minus 600 if that's bettable anywhere, honestly. But anyway, any thoughts on like cross sport plays or early golf looks or Super Bowl looks for me, my best friend?
No, because I didn't post my football plays in Discord yet. They're in my brain. So Friday, we have a show Friday, right?
Yeah. Show Friday. I think I'm gonna be at my grandparents' house.
I'm sorry, you echoed. What'd you say?
I think I'm gonna be at my grandparents' house.
You're gonna be at your grandparents' house for the
Hmm?
Super Bowl? What are you
No,
gonna watch it
Friday
on a
for our
black and white
show for our
TV?
show Friday for our show Friday.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We'll talk about McDonald's Wi-Fi.
And first of all, I couldn't even defend myself. You started talking shit about the wire, brother. I put the wire in 2 weeks ago.
Did you really? Good for you,
Yeah.
man. First game start. Guys, listen. Again, to reiterate, neither one of us wants to bet on NBA right now. Okay, we can go through this whole slate in about 7 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is that time of year basketball. It just sucks. Do you care about Simone Fontecchio to the Detroit Pistons?
How'd you say his name?
How do you say it?
How did you say? Say it again.
Nah, Simone.
Simone Fontecchio.
Simone.
Yes.
See, when I'm watching games like that, like the games that aren't the Pacers, I usually have it on mute, so I don't really hear that much. It's Simone.
Yes.
That's tough for him, man.
It's Italian, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I think so, but I still would have thought it was Simone.
No.
So, Sam, can you verify that for us
It's
on the Google?
Sorry, what's his
Simone.
name?
Simone or Simone Fontecchio now plays for the Pistons. Got
Fontecchio.
traded. That's what I said. Yeah.
If you say it with an Italian accent, it'll sound Italian.
Simone. Maybe it's Simone.
Simone.
Yeah, I think that's it. Fontecchio. Simone. It's really Simone. Not so. It can't be Simone.
Yeah, it's something in, I don't know, some kind of fucking hybrid of Italian and
NJC. I actually kind of like that trade. I kind of like this trade for the Pistons.
I got it from NBA. It is Simone Fontecchio.
Simone.
voila.
Okay, so you were kind of right. You were right on the rest.
Kind of right. He said it the exact fucking way
You
I said
said
it.
Simone.
So I did not say Simone like baloney. What are you talking about?
Okay. Anyway, it's wait, they traded Monte Morris too. Like it doesn't like Monte. What kind of trade capital is Monte Morris actually bringing you? Not very much.
This is a big. This is a big.
Knox isn't gonna make a difference for you. Second round picks don't matter. So you added a guy who can shoot the basketball. And Cade Cunningham, I think, is going to be elite and needs a guy to pass the ball to who can shoot the basketball. So don't have a second. Who cares? You don't need second round picks. Second round picks are wastes. I mean, are there second round picks that ends up being all stars and Hall of Famers? Sure, but you're like 1 for 30. Go ahead, Jerry. I cut you off. What's up, bud?
That Monte Morris trade is underrated. He's going to be really good for that second unit for the Timberwolves.
I could see that.
It's just, I mean, he's been injured most of the year, but he's a solid bench piece.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves could make a little noise this year.
I kind of agree with you. Anyway, let's talk about the games tonight before chat just either leaves or starts hitting. I don't know. We are pretty far into it. I haven't talked about a basketball game that's happening tonight yet, so let's do that right now. The Raptors and the Hornets. I do have a same game here. I don't know if Tone was able to get it up there or not. He's got it. But Jerry, what do you think about this game before we get there?
So, all right. There is some crazy eights potential here for Scotty Barnes and Miles Bridges, right?
All right.
Did you see the heartbreak I went through yesterday?
Don't follow you on Twitter.
He says this every time. And I literally, he does follow me and he talks to me all the time on Twitter. We're actually very, very close friends on Twitter. Not here.
My best friend in the whole world.
Yeah, I was 1 assist short of my version of the Crazy Eights yesterday on a plus 20,000 parlay between Terry Rozier and Boncaro. It was heartbreak. Irregardless, which is a word.
Not a word. Thank you, Tone.
Wait, did I just get doubled? Not a word?
You did.
Anyways, I got to figure out another word.
It's technically a word.
It's just it's a crazy thought, but Miles Bridges is the guy that I wanted them to use like Brandon Miller. I spoke about it last week. I said I gave up on the idea, right? It's just not going to happen. I wanted to see Brandon Miller get some ball handling duties. It's been Miles Bridges. Um, his eight assists are plus like fucking 950 alone by itself. That's what makes the parlay insane when you do the crazy eight. Scotty Barnes, obviously, the last two matchups versus the Hornets, he had like 16 rebounds and 7 assists or something. And the one before that, he actually had a triple double. A little bit of a different dynamic now. Quickly is obviously getting a lot of ball handling duties. Guy loves balls. So he's taking a lot of potential assists from Scotty Barnes. So it's a weird dynamic. I'm not saying this is where the past matchups kind of throw you off, right? Because you look at past matchups, you're like, holy shit, look at this trend. It's a little bit different now though. But irregardless, which is a word, I took crazy eight just for fun. Now I didn't water it down. You have some kind of counter argument against Scotty Barnes rebounds. Is that right?
I just think shout out Nick the Picker on Twitter here. Every time Scotty Barnes rebounds gets to 7.5, he just takes the under because he doesn't get 8 rebounds like ever. And you've heard me talk shit about hit rates. I don't really believe in hit rates, but like Scotty Barnes doesn't really get 8 rebounds. The Hornets are also terrible. I'm not saying if you were betting over 7.5 straight, I might have an issue with it, but you're betting over 7.5 in a lottery ticket, so it's kind of a little different there. But oh man, I was trying to get a link.
On. See, I can't stand when people spam in messages in in Discord. Boom, 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 boom. Shut the fuck up. Hold
What
on.
happened, bud?
I gotta fucking exit out the Discord.
Who's
Holy
Discord?
shit.
Yours?
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on.
Well, he's doing that tone. If you want to put my ticket up, and let me see if YouTube chat's gonna let me do this. www.djanalytics.com/show lotto. Because we were running up on time here while Jerry was rambling. Does this work?
You want the lotto? You got
Let's
2 plays
dude.
involving this game.
Just the same game, like the plus 900 same game. If you hit that link I just dropped in chat, it will add this to your FanDuel Sportsbook because I'm pretty quick like that. Oh, it's not in front of my face, but it's okay. I got it in Discord right here.
Yeah, it's on
RJ
screen.
Barrett for 20, Brandon Miller for 25, two guys that have been scoring the ball, pretty well. Brandon Miller is an exciting player for me. And if I was a Hornets fan, I would be excited about Brandon Miller. Looks like he can score the basketball. I think we're getting a buy low spot here, plus money for 25 points for him. Jerry actually talked a little bit about Miles Bridges' assists. Jerry likes him for 8. I'm just asking him to get to 4 here. And then obviously the Scotty Barnes under 7.5 rebounds. Hey, $10 to win 100 basically. I feel like again, $10 to win 100 and 4 things that I think are probably going to happen. So I don't know. You tell me, Jerry. I know you're not a fan of the Scotty under there, but you gotta kind of like the other two with RJ Barrett for 20, Brandon Miller 25, and obviously you like Miles Bridges to get 4 assists since you bet him to get 8, right? Yeah. I think that was probably a noise gate tone. Don't worry about it. Probably a noise gate thing. You didn't talk loud enough. Sorry. No, now you're muted, bud. Unless you're messing with us. You're muted. It's all right though. Yeah. So Jimbo talks about like a timeout for only Jerry. If he doesn't talk for like a minute or something like that.
Hello? Check.
Yep,
Hello?
now he's back. Whatever you just did, that's how you fix it.
Okay. You know what? I'm tired of this. This is just a disgrace towards me, my family.
It's not Tone's fault though, so we're clear.
It's not Tone's fault. It's you. It is you.
What?
I never have issues all the years and years I've been doing shows until I started doing shows with you.
I just exist. I don't think that link is the play on the screen.
Fuck.
There is a chance that is correct. Let me click on it real quick.
It is not
What
the
is
play
that?
on the
What is
screen.
this one? It's just
This
it just has
Sabonis
Domas
25.
25. That's a bummer, huh? Is it this
I just
one?
had a plus 50,000. I mean, plus 70,000 in my bet slip, and it went down to plus 50,000 before I could place the bet because I was muted.
That kind of sucks for you. Let me I'm gonna update it here real quick. If you give it a second, guys. I'm gonna change that. Probably. Anyway, what was your bet?
I'm not telling you until I bet it.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you don't tell us, you're probably gonna get muted again.
Hey, try
Blah blah
that.
blah blah blah. I'll just do
Yeah,
blah blah
try that.
blah.
See if that one works. djanalytics.com/show lotto should take you there. It doesn't let me post the full link because YouTube block it's too long of a message. But
How about
hit
you
that
show
hit that
D's?
show lotto button again. See if it works for you. Anyway, did you have a bet in this game, Jerry?
All right, here's the craziest lotto of my entire life. Not really, but it's close.
Okay.
I put it in. I just lost out on $2,000 because I was muted. Scotty Barnes and Miles Bridges for 8 assists each. You scared me away from the rebounds. You're an asshole because he's probably going to triple double. And
Yep.
Brandon Miller and Emmanuel quickly for 5 threes each. Plus
Okay.
50,000.
All right. I can see it. It looks
What
like
about
maybe
what
we took
about
some stuff
Jakob Pertl
down.
for a
We're only
double
getting when
double?
I click that link, it's only adding Miles Bridges 4.5. Oh, Bridges. It's because Bridges moved to 4.5. It's okay. Take the alt. Take 4+ for him. I think. Anyway, should help a little bit. Anything else on this one? Because we got games starting in like 25, 30 minutes, so we should probably move on with our lives.
Jakob Pertl for a double double, maybe. If you don't like Scotty Barnes' assists, then Jakob Pertl's going to get 10 rebounds in this game. They're going to be missing a lot of shots. There's going to be rebounds here. You know what I mean?
You could definitely talk me into Miles Bridges double double, or just Miles Bridges crazy 8 straight. You could definitely talk me into that.
Okay.
Definitely. Anyway, the Cavaliers and the Wizards. I have absolutely nothing on this game. Do you?
The Cavaliers have been wiping the floor with teams. What makes me think that the Wizards are going to be close in this game enough for me to put a wager and hope that a player plays 35 minutes?
Yeah, I agree. Chad, if you have questions on this game, let us know and we can try to answer them. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even look at this game because I saw it and I said either blowout or way under. Right, the Cavaliers either win by 20 here or the score is, under 200 total. So I'm out on this game. Warriors, Sixers. I think if me or you showed up in Philly tonight, they might let us on the court. The Sixers. I think everybody's hurt, right? You have any thoughts on this one? I do have kind of a look here, but
All right, so Kelly Oubre has been a pain in the ass to bet on, right?
Mhm.
But even with the struggles, he scored 15 plus in like 6 straight games or something like that. Not shooting very good. Well, one game, the first half, he didn't hit no shots. He had all free throws. He still scored 8 points. 20 points at plus money. I don't like. This is where revenge narratives get a little weird, right? You could basically just say he's playing against one of his former teams. I don't know if there's a revenge narrative. I don't know if he gives a shit. Um, I don't know. It's a narrative that could be, but could not be.
You're
But
correct. It's either going to be or it's not going to be. 50,
and that is the question, my friend.
you're not wrong.
So what he's gonna do tonight? He's either gonna score over 20 or under 20. That's my analysis. What I think personally, he's either gonna do it or he's not, and it's plus 110.
Outstanding, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Outstanding analysis,
There's
man.
only 2 options here, brother.
Just bet on the right one.
That's what I'm saying. Which is the
Like,
right
why
one?
don't we just do that? Just bet on the things that are gonna happen.
You know,
We're so dumb. When we bet on stuff that doesn't happen, like that's such a bad look for us. Like, let's just bet on the stuff that happens. God, we suck.
why don't we go to psychics? You know, like they sell like $10. You go to the psychics for like 20-minute palm readings and stuff like that. Why don't we start doing that?
I feel like like a psychic in Indiana, it's not really a thing that I want to do.
Is it legal to go to a psychic and then bet? Why is that funny?
I'm not a lawyer. That's hilarious. If you don't think that's hilarious, I cannot help you. That's one of the funniest things you've ever said on the show. Which I guess is kind of a low bar, but that is funny. But hey, I don't have a bet on this in a straight play, but I do like Jonathan Kuminga for 30 points.
30.
Just you're getting like plus 500. Getting plus 500. Kind of a lot of weird things going on in that locker room, Golden State. So I do have Jonathan Kuminga plus 500 in a like $5 to win. I don't know, like several hundred. Here that we'll give out here in a little bit. But yeah, tough to bet on this game because right now the only Tyrese Maxey's game time, it looked like earlier today at least it was leaning towards he's probably not going to play. Tobias Harris trade rumor, so this might be the KJ Martin, Paul Reed show for the Sixers, and I'm just out. I'm just out on a straight bet. But Jonathan Kuminga for 30 points against the Sixers B team.
Oh
Um,
shit, DeJounte Murray just ruled out. Might be traded.
to where?
The San Antonio Spurs. He's going back
Spurs?
home.
Dude, I don't think it's this, but to the Suns makes a huge difference for that Phoenix roster, if you ask me. I think
How much like
that's the one team he goes to, and it's like, okay, that team's
is
gonna
there
look a
no
lot.
salary cap?
Who cares?
What? They can't. There's no way they can afford him.
Chat, somebody help me. They have to have some bad salary in there, right? They can get rid of.
There's no shot. They already have no bench.
Doesn't the NBA
need
have
a
like the
bench.
superstar thing where like the superstar doesn't count towards the cap?
Could be.
I don't know. This league is getting out of hand.
Yusuf Nurkic making $16 million this year. Grayson Allen making 8.9. You could include Grayson Allen back to the Hawks. Get rid of him. Don't need him. He trips people and hurts them. I was in his Duke days. I don't know if he still does that, but this year, Little, $6.2 million. You could find some room. You could find some room for DeJounte Murray. But set him free, man. Set him free. And the Utah Jazz, while you're at it, please trade Colin Sexton to a team that's going to play him. He's really good at basketball. I believe that in my
What
heart.
was that rotation the Jazz ran the last game?
I'm out. Like I made my 6 units or 6 or 7 units betting on Colin Sexton literally every single game from like Thanksgiving to a few games ago. I'm just done. It'll
I
be
can't
interesting to
remember
see
the last time.
how this trade matters. But
I can't remember the last time Chris Dunn closed out a game. He doesn't see the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter and him just they don't mesh.
so weird, man.
He
It's
plays
so
like
weird.
he plays his 20 minutes, whatever, first 3 quarters. That's it. I need Colin Sexton to get 6 assists. He's sitting at 4 coming out in the third quarter.
You think you're in a good
Chris
spot.
Dunn. Oh my god.
You look at halftime, Colin Sexton has 15 points in 14 minutes. You're like, oh, dude, we're going to cruise with this 21 and a half. Yeah, he plays 7 minutes. Listen, Colin Sexton is really good at basketball. Like, and I think he starts and plays 30 minutes on like more than 20 basketball teams. And the Jazz are not that good of a basketball team. You can't find Colin Sexton close to 30 minutes a night. Are you kidding me? Maybe the trade today matters. Like, I'm very interested to see their rotation. I think they play tomorrow. I'm very interested to see the minutes of Colin Sexton. Please trade Jordan Clarkson. What are you doing? They don't even play tonight, and we got games starting soon. So I don't want to rant about this too long. But like, you're trying to find out who Jordan Clarkson is off the bench. What are you doing? You're a young team trying to invest in your future. What the hell are you doing? Stop playing Jordan Clarkson 30 minutes. Stop giving him all the run in the fourth quarter. Like, I don't know. Maybe let's play the kid who's better than Jordan Clarkson and like 24 years old, Colin Sexton. Anyway, let's move on. Hawks, Celtics. Sounds like this is probably locked right now. Jaylen Brown in the dunk contest, kind of interesting. I respect the hell out of that move by him. You feel how you feel about Jaylen Brown. I haven't bet on Jaylen Brown a whole lot in my life, so like I feel like I'm less down on him than a lot of people. Celtics fans, I feel like you either love Jaylen Brown or hate him. I don't really have that much of opinion on him, but I respect the hell out of him for participating in this dunk competition because I think it's what our boy from the Heat and Obi Toppin's brother and Mac McClung. So Jaime Jaquez, that's his name. The other 3 participants. You got anything on this game? I'm out all the way.
I breathe so hard. Apparently.
I was told Sexton is playing fourth quarter night. If he plays the fourth quarter, that means he probably doesn't play the other 3 at all. Like he starts, plays his every single first quarter. Colin Sexton plays 6 minutes. He scores 10 plus points, right? So that's going to happen. If he's going to play the whole fourth quarter, he's not playing after that. The second half of the first quarter, he's going to be on the bench. The entire second, the entire third quarter, he's going to be on the bench. So he's still going to get his 22, 24 minutes. But anyway, Sixers props pulled because Maxey announced out. Somebody mentioned, right? Oh, Maxey is in. Sorry, Maxey is in. I still don't care. I'm not betting on that game. Jared, do you have anything on Hawks Celtics?
The only bet I want to bet in this game is It just went up. Tatum top point scored at plus 130.
Ooh.
You're giving me plus money for Tatum. In this matchup, you're giving me plus money for Tatum to be the leading scorer of this game. I don't know. It's something like that. I got to take it and just live and die with that, and I don't want to even bother with a same game parlay in this game. And just hope Tatum has a big game. 33 should get it done.
Yeah, that seems like a solid bet at plus money for sure. All right, Spurs Heat. Spurs Heat. 6 weeks ago, I probably would have cared about this game. To be honest with you, I don't care about this game tonight. I'm gonna say the same thing here next for this one and probably the next one too. But you got anything on Spurs Heat?
Do you remember when there was a time where we looked
Yeah,
at
shooting guards.
whoever was playing the Spurs and you said point guards can do whatever the fuck they want to this team?
Oh, I thought you were going to do shooting guard against the Heat because that was also a thing. But yeah, both of those.
That's one of the things where it was a thing for like 3 years, and this lineup is completely different now and shuffled from because when you look at stuff like that, like the Knicks giving up threes to like power forwards and stuff like that, because they had pretty much the same lineups for 3 years. You know what I mean? It's been one of those
Yeah.
consistent things that I can remember betting on this in 2021. A lot has changed now. That's really not a thing versus the Heat anymore. Shooting guards really just blowing up against them. But like we said early in the season, we used to say, "Yo, the point guards can do whatever they want to the Spurs." It's still kind of true. And I'm waiting for that big game from Terry Rozier, the big shooting game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Haven't really touched him. I touched his threes. I think I bet his threes a couple times. Hit for me once. Obviously, I needed one more assist from him and Boncaro for plus 20,000 last game. Just free the man. 20 points. What was he? Plus 240 for 20? I mean, that's got to be enticing. You know what I mean? It just went down. Son of a bitch.
He talked me into that. Pelicans Clippers. I'm ready to just move right along if you don't have anything. But Jaylen Brown top scorer, maybe, but also, is he resting up for the dunk contest? Could be.
This is a Tatum matchup if I've ever seen it.
Yeah. Anyway, Pelicans Clippers. Anything for you, bud?
I don't have anything.
All right. Well, Toastam, if you got the points bet same game, whatever you want to throw that up because it is a Cade Cunningham turnover night. I think Friday I gave out Cade Cunningham 4 turnovers at plus money because there's a good matchup for turnovers, and the night before he didn't have any turnovers, and he does not have 2 good games in a row turnovers wise. Well, guess what? Last game he had 0 turnovers, and I've got the Kings right now forcing the most turnovers in difference from average in the last 30 days to point guards. So I'm taking Cade Cunningham for 5 turnovers and Domas to get 25 points against a Pistons team that doesn't really defend the center position well. There's a little bit of just kind of game script. You can see De'Aaron Fox kind of getting up and down the floor a little bit. Time to play a little bit more defense on Cade Cunningham, whose usage is insane. So you're giving me $10 to win 110. I feel like it's really good value here just for Domas to score 25, Cade to get 5 turnovers. Obviously, two legs that are kind of long shots. You're getting plus, 200 plus on both legs. I think that's kind of where the value is on same games. You get to 4 or 5 legs of same game. You're just asking for a lot. So give me a 2-leg plus 1,000 over a 4-leg plus 1,000 any day. And I really like these 2 looks. Play them straight if you want. Like I said, they're both I think above plus 200. But Cade for 5 turnovers, Domas for 25 points. Any thoughts on this game? I do have another multi-game lottery ticket that Tone can throw up if you don't have any thoughts.
I just made James Harden the last leg of my 4-leg parlay.
4 legs, not your name in high school.
Not my name in high school.
Not your
that
name
was
in high
that was 3 legs, and you know that.
Yep. I do have a 3-leg parlay.
Okay. Can I finish my 4-leg?
If you want, but it's not your name in high school.
Okay.
I just want you to know that.
Jakob Poeltl, ever heard of him?
Yeah.
Okay. Since you guys don't think that Scotty Barnes is going to get a over 8 rebounds or whatever, your hit rate, you are bipolar when it comes to hit rate. Let me tell you something, buddy. One day you care about it, one day you don't give a shit.
My play, listen, when it fits my play, I'll throw it in the write-up. Right? When I have a play I like the hit rate don't support, I'm like, hey, hit rates are stupid. Don't use them. Okay, go ahead.
Irregardless, which is a word.
Not a word.
Not a word.
Now I got an echo. I got a parrot because I got Tone saying it too now. Not a word. Jakob Pertl, double plus 150. Jason Tatum, top point scorer, plus 140. Terry Rozier, 20 points, plus 220. Went down from plus 240, whatever. And then James Hardon, plus 115 for a double. This is a plus 4,000 parlay, Eli. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now. I woke up this morning and I said, you know what? I complain a lot about the NBA. I'm all down in the dumps. Hey, that changes today, pal. You know why? Because I woke up today and I said, I'm hitting a parlay. And I just put this thing in and this was it. This was
You do that every
the
day.
one. What?
Just do that. Start doing that every day. Just wake up thinking, yeah, I'm gonna win every single bet.
Yeah, but I can't because then you ruin it. You know, you can't. You have to let some go. You have to let some go
Sure.
and build
Sure.
up again, and then all of a sudden you just feel it. Bam. You know.
All right. So what's the bet again?
Fuck. Jakob Pertl, double. Jason Tatum, top point scorer. Terry Rozier, 20 points. And James Hardon, double.
Same guy as James Harden, Chad, if you're wondering. Anyway,
Same guy.
my 3-leg Jerry's Name in High School parlay for tonight includes Cade Cunningham. Wait, no, it doesn't include Cade Cunningham. I got to pull it back up because I got to remember. Brandon Miller for 30. What? Yeah, Brandon Miller for 30 points. Jonathan Kuminga, 30. What? Plus 500. Yep. And then Domas for 25 or more. That's $5 to win 455. It's $5 to win 450. Does this kind of seem like not a star player goes off in a weird night of blowouts? That's kind of how you can't say that about Domas, but it's just a really good matchup for him. But it just kind of feels like, I don't know. If it is a weird blowout night, like the star players are people betting overs and star players might be a little disappointed. Not me because I bet on Brandon Miller and Jonathan Kuminga, right? And then Domas just for 25. I'm not asking for a whole lot. Just Domas for 25 in a game they should win pretty authoritatively or decisively. I could see Domas being the feature of that offense tonight because of what De'Aaron Fox can have to do defensively a little bit there. So that was not a knock on De'Aaron Fox, Chad. Please don't do that. I'm big De'Aaron Fox fan, but I could definitely see Domas getting 25. Yeah, come on, $5 to win 455. 3 legs like Jerry's Name in High School. Count me in. And I'm done with bets for tonight. What do you got, buddy?
I want to do it. So I'm all the way out. Yep. I'm all the way out on first basket round robins.
Okay.
I started to realize how much money I was losing. Wasn't mathing right. And it's going to cost me a lot of money to keep doing this every day. You know what I mean? Just it can't happen no more. But what I can hit is a 2-leg first basket parlay. If I do one of these every day, I guarantee that I will at least almost win one at some point. Does that make sense?
Sure.
You weren't listening. You have no idea what I just said.
You can almost guarantee that you'll win a first basket parlay at some point. So you're out on round robins. You're only doing the full parlay. It kind of makes sense. It also
I almost said I guarantee that I'll hit one, and you can't do that legally. You can't say that to the consumer.
Just like saying free bets. Can't do that either.
Yep. Can't do it.
Can't do it. We'll might get demonetized. Potentially prison.
So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna do 2 legs tonight. We're gonna do the 2 first. We're gonna find out if we win or not in exactly 13 minutes. Because we're gonna do the first. What?
Said you better get to the point.
Maybe now I'll take my time. Scotty Barnes and Evan Mobley can quickly make us some money.
Don't hate that.
Because they're more than likely going to win the tip. They both have good matchups. Could get the ball first and could possibly make that first basket. This is plus 4450.
Okay. Give me Give me Domas and Kaminga. That's probably a big number too, right? Domas
Oh,
and Kaminga.
you're going off the rails with first baskets now, huh?
Am I? Kaminga starts, right? I don't know. Is this show over? Somebody asked, can we see Jerry's parlay? You want to run that back for him? I don't think he.
Oh, oh,
He
oh,
might have.
I'll show you
He
my
has it in.
parlay.
There's no chance we get that. We make that, but he can read it off for you again.
I had a long day at work today. I had to do these bets live with you guys. Seamus Power to win the waste management. I didn't give you that play. I'm kind of trolling, but I'm not. Plus 30,000. Lock of the century. I did Scotty Barnes, Miles Bridges, Crazy Eights just for fun. It was almost plus 10,000. I did Jakob Pertl, double. Jason Tatum, the top point scorer of the game. Terry Rozier for 20 points. And James Harden. It is plus 4,000. And this parlay, oh my God, it just looks so good. It just looks so good. I'm telling you, Eli, it looks fantastic. And then we have the first baskets. We have Scotty Barnes and Evan Mobley, also a plus 4,000 parlay. You know what, Eli? Maybe we'll hit. We'll mess around and hit 2 plus 4,000 parlays tonight.
That would be crazy. Weather at WMO. I think it's been raining all week. They're bracing for heavy rain. It's in Phoenix, so I feel like I feel like they're gonna play all 4 rounds on time here. I don't have a bet yet. Straight on Waste Management Open. I think Justin Thomas is gonna win it. I think Justin Thomas is gonna win it. Quick recap for me. No straight bets for me tonight because I'm just kind of low on the NBA right now. But I have a same game parlay plus 894 for the Raptors. Hornets game starts in 10 minutes. RJ Barrett for 20. Brandon Miller 25. Miles Bridges for 4 assists. Scotty Barnes under 7.5 rebounds. Might have taken a little bit of hit on the odds because I think Miles Bridges went up to 4.5 assists. It was pretty juiced anyway. But when I bet it earlier today, it was 10 to win 100. It might be 10 to win 95 now. Sorry about that if you're a little late. I have a same game in the Pistons Kings game. Cade Cunningham 5 turnovers. Domas for 25 points. That is $10 to win 110 on points bet. Before I give this last lottery ticket out for me, just make sure that like button works for us. Helps the algorithm out a lot. We've actually noticed a big difference since I've been annoying about trying to get you guys to like the video. If you're not subscribed to the stream, please do that as well. Brandon Miller 30 plus points. Jonathan Kaminga 30 plus points. Domas Sabonis 25. That is $5 to win $455. I haven't actually placed this bet, but I think I'm going to do a couple of the first touchdown / winner of the Waste Management Open, revolving around Christian McCaffrey to score the first touchdown, and take any one of Spieth, Thomas. I think Sam Burns has a decent week, so those guys you get big money. You get big money there. So I like all of those. Anything else, or is the show over?
Miles Bridges, triple double. It's fucking closed in my bet slip. Oh, you bastards. I was just gonna throw $5 on Miles Bridges triple double at plus 9,000. The thing just closed in my bet slip. That's how we're gonna end the show.
Yeah, blank. I just typed it into my robot, blank. Nobody has Miles Bridges triple double right now. It's tough look. Anyway, Sleeper Picks, download the app, use the codes to goldboys.com, sign up for the Discord. We will be back Friday, 5:30. Wait, 6 o'clock. Sorry, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on these channels. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Be nice to each other. Good luck on all your bets. We will see you Friday, 6 o'clock. I think I'm going to be in a different location. It's going to be a fun time, though. Appreciate you watching. Hit the like button. See you Friday. Love you. Bye.